Hey, this is Mark Rodriguez here.
And Harley Quinn.
Yes, and this is the last episode of Mark and Paige at the movies, or just Mark at the movies, depending on who I go with whenever I make an episode, because now we're going to be doing a new format. It's going to be called the Review Spectrum. It'll be about movies, both in theaters, on DVD, anime shows, if anything big happens in the comics, anything at all, we'll try to put it all in one show, and we'll try to do it at least once or twice a month, depending, of course, on if there's anything big happening in this month. So, of course, to wrap this up, what's a good thing and our favorite movie that just came out? It's based on our favorite characters that we've been waiting for a long time to see in live action, Suicide Squad. And no bigger fan probably than Harley Quinn than Paige. So what are your thoughts on the movie?
It sucked. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. I'm kidding. This is the second time I saw it. And I thought... First, I really didn't care to see the movie. I was just like, eh. And seeing like the Harley, how she was designed, and the Joker randomly being stuck in it, I'm just like, I don't care to see it. Eventually, I'm just like, you know what, I don't care. Maybe I'll go see it. So I saw it the first time, and I thought it was really good. And I loved the music. And literally after I saw it the first time, I went out and bought the Suicide Squad CD, and the music's really good. I recommend the CD if you like that. Joker, my opinions about Joker, I didn't care for him. He's just awkwardly put in. His motive for the whole movie is trying to get Harley, find Harley, get Harley back, but that is like so out of character for the Joker. He gives no shit about Harley unless she has something like information for him, like about money, good robbery, etc., etc. This movie, he makes it like he's wanting her and loves her. So either he, out of character, he truly loves Harley, or I had a theory that maybe he actually is using Harley like usual and is just trying to get her out of jail or whatever, just to use her. But at the beginning of the movie, where the flashback of Harley and the Joker in the past, before she got caught, he abandoned her in the car to drown. He left, so that's kind of like the Joker for sure.
Yeah.
There's spoiler alert, it's been a while, so yeah, Joker did kind of do his Joker self, just abandon Harley in the car to drown. So that's something he would do to Harley.
Yeah, that's
But the
true.
rest of the movie, unless he was actually trying to break her out just to use her again, that's really out of character.
And another thing about the whole scene where the Joker threw Harley into the acid and everything, and then started like making out in the acid, like I guess I can kind of understand the artistic direction or whatever, but Joker wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like real out of character.
Didn't Batman kiss Harley too? Or was he blow?
Oh, well, it looked like he was kissing her, but it was like to give them the mouth
CPR.
to mouth, yeah. But it looked more like a kiss, honestly.
To me, yeah. Well, Harley is the big subject. At first, I didn't like the design of her. And I thought they were going to screw her up because this was like the first time they ever made her. But I was impressed by her. I loved her character. I look back at the Suicide Squad comic book, and she is red and blue, but her whole hair is red and blue, so they kept the color just to her, to the tips of her hair. But they had like her crazy, overly obsessed over Joker side for the Suicide Squad, with her 52 smart assery, funny-esque stuff, and they kept her like Jersey accent, and I don't know, sometimes it sounded like you could hear the Jersey accent, and sometimes it just talked normal.
Yeah, but I like that.
Like lose her accent. I'm like, I don't know. She talked normal and then suddenly talked Jersey, and I don't know.
Yeah, but I kind of like that. I like that they at least made an effort to do that. I was afraid they were going to skip out everything. I'm glad she still said Mr. J. I'm glad she still said Puttin. That whole scene and the helicopter when she's like, I'm Harley Quinn, pleased to meet ya. That's like straight out of the cartoon. Like I forgot what episode she said that, but like straight out of the cartoon, basically. So that was good.
So I approve of Harley Quinn. The only reason why I really went to see the movie was Will Smith. I really like him. He's a good actor. I never really know much about Deadshot, but he made Deadshot. I like him in Deadshot.
Yeah, I did notice. I mean, there was like a little bit of the Will Smith kind of sense of humor, sort of, but he didn't overdo it too much. So he did good he did do a good role there. I guess the only characters that were kind of sort of there a bit were just like Boomerang and Croc, sort of, because it's like they explain a lot of their backstories, but not them so much. Like, we got to see...
Boomerang was a quick thing, and Killer Croc was nothing really. Just like a little tiny bit of information, that was it.
Yeah, but at least Croc had scenes where he was like the muscle, and he dived underwater because he could just like live and breathe underwater. He didn't need the special, breathing stuff. But Boomerang was just there. The only thing I had about Boomerang is he had a little like stuffed plushie thing that he kept with around with him, but they never explained. I mean, I don't know. I'm a big comic book fan. Someone would say, "Oh, that's Boomerang's whatever," but I don't.
And they did have descriptions, like little the screen would pause and show a little information. It says something like "love for a unicorn," something like that.
Oh, okay, I get it now. And I'm surprised that
And the funny thing is, he lost it. The first time he lost it, he picked it back up again, and that was the end of that. That was the last time you see the unicorn. So he lost it again.
Yeah.
Or you just never see it again.
Yeah, and another thing is, Batman was in the movie for a little bit. It was mostly
couple scenes.
It was mostly
for Harley and Deadshot.
Yeah, to explain how they both got captured, because of course they're like Batman bad guys and Batman caught them. But I was really surprised that they actually did throw in the Flash to capture Boomerang, because I was thinking, well, he's a Flash villain, he's not going to be, holy crap, he was in the movie. So I'm kind of surprised they.
Me too. I was surprised. I forgot the second time too that he actually was in the movie, but yeah, I was surprised that Flash was in the movie. It was cool seeing his design. I never watched the Flash show. I think.
This is different, because...
I think Tom Felton's supposed to be on the Flash, or some DC. DC show, I don't even know.
Diablo also had a good backstory, and of course we got, I'm sure everyone that speaks Spanish got a big kick out of some of the Spanish swear words or some of the Spanish slang and all that stuff between him and his wife, and he had a good backstory, and yeah, it was a good movie. And one thing we forgot to mention, the basic plot was that of course they want to gather a group of villains that have powers to help defend in case there are other superpowered characters that they can't control. They need, like a backup. So they were called in to do a mission. I'm just surprised that...
And it's funny that, originally it was that Enchantress was supposed to be in the group till she realized that no one follows them anymore, meaning the Enchantress, they don't worship her anymore, and they don't care, and they're trying to control her. So, Amanda Waller's trying to control her with stabbing the heart and whatever, and she kind of gets peeved about that, so she releases her brother and they try to take over the world. But the funny thing is, if she never went psycho, I guess, the Enchantress is psycho, but your house is haunted. But if it wasn't for her going psycho, there wouldn't be a bad guy.
Yeah, because it's kind of weird. I'm also surprised the Suicide Squad, I guess, because the movie did have a lot of time to the backstory and all that junk, but right off the bat, their first mission is already to go stop Enchantress and her stuff. They didn't have maybe a warm-up minor mission, something.
Yeah, it was a minor mission, getting up to get Waller.
Oh.
Well, I never really understood that. I guess just to see how well they do together, and to get into the site where Waller is and get her out. I think that's it. But I never really understood that scene.
Yeah. But basically speaking, those are the movie. I kind of liked it. I mean, it was good. It was action-packed. But it's just the Joker could. Well, first of all, he had no real role being there. Everyone was just crazy. Everyone loves the Joker so much, and it's a big deal because after Heath Ledger's version, everybody's just so anxious to see how someone else will do the Joker. But he really had no place being in the movie. But I do know that if he only came out for a split second just to show him pushing Harley and acid, and that's it, people would have gotten very pissed or something. People would have been too impatient to wait until because I guess they are gonna make an eventual Batman solo movie or something. But
He was barely in it. He had like a couple of scenes trying to get Harley out, trying to find Harley, and then he quote unquote dies, and then the ending where he breaks her out again. So
apparently a lot of his scenes were edited out. Some people even tried to sue Warner Brothers because they edited out the scenes. I mean, yeah, good luck with that one. But yeah.
they're trying to sue or petition against Rotten Tomatoes because they said their true opinion and gave Suicide Squad a rotten rating, so people were mad at Rotten Tomatoes for saying their opinion. I hate people anymore.
Yeah, I mean...
You can't give your opinion without getting backlash.
And I'm surprised, though, because I'm sure there are so many movies that people love that they must have bashed, but no, don't touch Suicide Squad. You mess with Suicide Squad, they want to shut down the whole website.
It's funny, like, they didn't revolt against them for giving Ghostbusters a good review. I saw Ghostbusters twice. It wasn't bad. The first time I kind of fell asleep to it because it was a drive-in, and the second time I watched the whole thing, but it wasn't not bad. I liked Katie, or whatever her name is, that played Jillian Holtman. I like her. This went from Suicide Squad to Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I have not seen the movie. I haven't had the time to see the movie. Maybe I'll rent it whenever it's out, like on DVD.
It wasn't bad. I'd probably buy it.
So anyways, guys, I think this wraps up. Did you have any final thoughts to add on the movie or anything?
It was a thumbs up. I liked it. Wasn't amazing. It wasn't like Deadpool. It was one of those things I would like to go see, but I wasn't like, oh, I gotta go see it again. I gotta go see it again. It was a good movie. I would buy it for sure. Not like how I do with Deadpool was when it first came out. I literally bought the movie.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, that wraps up this episode of Mark and Paige at the Movies. Later on, for even more Suicide Squad fun, we'll have Johnny's thoughts as the first episode of Review Spectrum, so you guys can kind of do the whole transition and everything. Like I said, we're not giving up on movie reviews. This is going to be a different format, different title, of course.
Format.
Sorta. And if you guys want to see the at the movies, well, Johnny still has them on his channel with his very detailed and informative reviews. So anyways, guys, this is Mark Rodriguez here.
Harley Quinn.
And we'll see y'all next time for
Mr. M.
Mr.
M. Don't you want to ride the Harley?
So anyways, guys, we'll see y'all next time.
Go